A woman has a strange disease with a memory that lasts only 24 hours. She could never have imagined that during the years of her illness, her own life has been in the midst of all kinds of lies. Lisa woke up every day not knowing who the man next to her was. The bathroom was plastered with intimate photos of herself and men, a note saying it was her husband, and her husband was ready to explain himself to her every day. Lisa is now over 40 years old. She suffered brain damage in a car accident years ago. Her memory is stuck at 20 years old. So every day for the rest of her life, Lisa would wake up and forget the previous day's events. The two were married 14 years ago. Her husband woke up every day and repeated the same thing. He had to explain and familiarize her with the whole house. It's a lot for Lisa to take in. It must be very tiring for her husband to be the other half, but he's used to it. After her husband left for work, Lisa received a phone call. The caller claimed to be a doctor who was treating her condition, and the husband didn't know about it. The doctor knew all about her family. She needed Lisa to find a camera hidden in his shoebox. It contained Lisa's video diary. She's been searching for some truth for a while now. It turns out that 2 weeks ago, Lisa started meeting with this doctor. John is an expert in psychiatry. He was very interested in Lisa's condition and offered to treat her for free, but her husband refused. They've tried all kinds of treatments. Some of them were useless and torturous, but Lisa secretly agreed. So the therapy began with a daily video recording of her life. John says it wasn't a car accident that caused her memory loss. It was an attack. It happened 10 years ago to the day. Lisa was found in a construction site with multiple man-made blows to the head. That's a completely different version than the husband's. John showed her medical reports and news reports of the incident. She was apparently left for dead at the construction site. No one knows what happened but her, so it's best that the husband doesn't know about the video diary either. John would call Lisa every day after her husband left for work to remind her to find the camera. That night she tried to make a video for the first time. She was interrupted by her husband's sudden appearance. When she woke up the next day, she couldn't remember anything. Her husband continued to patiently explain everything to Lisa. Then at John's prompting, she checked yesterday's video diary. Why her husband hid the fact that she was attacked, and even how much of it was a lie. John, to prove he wasn't lying, took Lisa to the place where he had his accident. She was found naked by the workers, with only a thin sheet over her body. No one knows where she came from. There are many hotels in the neighborhood. Maybe Lisa went to one of the houses before the accident. That would explain the sheet. And the medical report also mentions Lisa had sex before she was attacked, but there were no clues left on her body. She subconsciously thought she wouldn't cheat on her husband, and her husband was always so loving and caring. He didn't seem capable of doing anything to hurt her. John went on to give her a different kind of therapy. He showed her a random assortment of photographs, some of which related to Lisa's past, and John noticed from his observations that she was excited about the woman in this photo. On the back of the photo was what appeared to be the woman's name. At the evening meal, Lisa lied that she suddenly remembered the name. At first her husband pretended not to recognize her, but after Lisa pressed him, he said the woman was Lisa's best friend from college.